let's start with a case study. If both of you, or if each of you could walk us through one specific company that you know that has gone from founding to exit, and kind of the key inflection points, how the capital strategy evolved at its stage, and what ultimately made the exit possible. That could be very interesting.
Totally. I was thinking of a company that actually I know really well. It's really interesting, but because it's a completely different story. It's mostly cash burning, like one of these 2010s stories in which you had to acquire market share in B2C products. And I'm talking about Glovo. Glovo is a delivery company. So what's interesting about this company, they burn through cash through the whole life, and huge amounts of cash. I think these guys raised like 1 billion USD. They ended up getting acquired by Delivery Hero. And I think what's interesting is that they secured a number of markets. They acquired a lot of market share, and they build like very strong network effects. And for doing that, you definitely need to invest a lot and lose a lot of money, spend a lot of money, I would say. But once they did that, they had a really strong hold in countries like Spain, Argentina, which again, we built together. We at Cabify, we helped them acquire a competitor called Pedidos, and a few others. And so they built like a very strong position in several countries. And that attracted the interest of Delivery Hero. And they were clashing in certain markets. And that's one of those cases in which consolidation makes a ton of sense, because when you eliminate competition, you might get smaller competitors, but ultimately the synergies that you get and the market position that you achieve is much stronger than the risk of these new competitors. Delivery Hero started acquiring a 20% in the company. Then they slowly acquired several investors, and that included ourselves. We got like a 4x return on our investment, so that was pretty good. And ultimately they own like 40% of the company, and at that point in time, it made sense to just consolidate it. I think one lesson learned perhaps here is that timing is of essence. When they tendered for 100% of the company, the deal was really good. They were acquiring, the Delivery Hero was a publicly traded company, and they were notably trading at very attractive multiples. But when the transaction closed, which was like 9 months later, the Delivery Hero share price had gone significantly down. And so the return of the deal wasn't that good. It was really good for early stage investors, not that good for late stage investors. Really interesting story of how you can achieve an exit without ever being profitable by just securing market share. Perhaps those times are not coming back ever, but we're seeing similar things in AI, right? I guess.